Hello, I'm Erin Pavlina, intuitive counselor, blogger, and author. I'm here today with my twin sister, Nicole, and we thought it would be fun to answer some of the questions I've gotten over the years from readers who want to know if there's some kind of extra special connection between twins. So we're going to talk about our experiences as it relates to that.
Actually, I just want to also say that I'm 1 minute older.
She's 1 minute older, and she lorded that over me when we were growing up. And around the time we're about 40, I started using the fact that I was younger to pester her about my youth and vitality.
Yeah, I didn't realize the tables would turn when we got older.
That's right.
So
I had to wait a long time. Okay, so one of the things that people ask me a lot is, like, are we two halves of the same soul? Do you feel like you're a half of me?
There are times that I do. Like, I do feel like we have a special connection.
And a lot of people, though, think that twins are one soul split in two. And that's not how it is. We are two separate souls on two different journeys, and we both have our own higher selves and our own guides. But some twins who incarnate together do have a very special bond, a very special connection. And I think that's the case for us. But we also have known some twins who didn't get along and who didn't seem to care about one another. And I know it's sad because we very much enjoy our twin connection.
Yes. So if one twin is psychic, does that mean that the other twin is psychic as well?
That would be great if that were true, but it isn't. Just like I like to liken it to building your muscles. You know, if you go to the gym and build your muscles every day, you're going to be a lot stronger than somebody who has never worked out. So I spent a lot of my years in developing my psychic abilities to a pretty high level, and she didn't, which was fine. That wasn't her path. That wasn't her journey.
It was more mathematical.
She was more mathematical. But over the years, I've definitely seen signs in her that she has a lot of innate psychic abilities, and she has had a lot more psychic experiences, I think, having grown up around me and me talking about it and sharing my experiences with her.
Yeah.
So
I definitely, even more recently, tried to really think of my own intuition and really listen to that more and try and get that going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, who you hang out with is who you become. So.
And does it matter so we're fraternal.
Mm-hmm.
So does it matter if you're identical, fraternal for any of this?
No, the connection will be the same, which is to say it will be really strong or it could be very weak, and it doesn't have anything to do with whether you're identical or fraternal.
Does that mean that we're part of the same soul family or not necessarily?
Also, again, not necessarily, but I will say that there's a much greater likelihood that twins are members of the same soul family. I certainly know that we are, and we have incarnated together many times and in different capacities. And that's been nice. It's nice to have somebody to go through your journey with who you recognize and who you know will have your back and be there for you through thick and thin.
Now, I get asked this a lot. I don't know if you do. Like, do twins, can they read each other's mind? Like, what do you get from that?
What am I thinking right now? Again, it depends on the twins.
Okay.
Some twins are very good at picking up on what the other person is thinking, and I do think that we do that a lot. But it could be also just having grown up together and having a knowledge of how we react to things. I can anticipate how she's going to respond and react to something. Yeah. So I don't know that that's magical.
Yeah. I feel like it's because we just have been around each other a lot.
Yeah.
That we know each other very well. We have some of the same mannerisms. I have noticed that when I've seen videos of myself and videos of her. I'm like, oh my God, we both do that. So, yeah.
Yes, and we have been known to sometimes show up to an event wearing the same outfit without any pre-planning at all. That happens a lot more often than I think probability would suggest.
Not today.
Not today. This was designed.
So, do twins also have their own language? I know I get that kind of question when I was growing up.
Yeah. We were very young, so we don't have a conscious memory of having our own twin language, but our mother definitely told us that it appeared like we would talk to each other and babble to each other in some kind of cohesive manner that only we understood. But I can't really verify that because we don't remember it, and we do not have that now.
Yeah. Do you know if your twin is either hurting or in trouble? Like, can you get that sense too?
Have we ever had that where I knew you were in trouble, you knew I was in trouble? I can't really think of anything off the top of my head.
I know that you always dream about me being in trouble, like really being in trouble, and you have to rescue me, and I don't know what that means, and maybe that's a whole other topic, but I don't think that the times that I've been, in trouble or hurting, that it's really happened too often. Yeah.
Right. I would say that's true. Maybe that's something we could work on.
Yeah.
It seems like something that would be good to have in our arsenal. If she needs to tell me that she's got a problem, she has to call.
Yeah.
Call. Yeah. So we do have a really strong connection, and I think that's something that's just we nurtured growing up because we liked each other. And not all twins have that, but I think there's a higher chance that twins will develop that.
Cool.
Great questions. If you have any other questions about being a twin or stuff that we share or that we go through, please drop it in the comments and we'll answer. Thank you for tuning in.
This was fun.
Yeah.